Dude, I saw this video of this lady that was doing like some sort of freak out in a McDonald's. The lady ended up getting really, I don't know what the fuck that whole context of the whole thing is, but she ended up taking her food and throwing it at the people that just made it for her. And somebody in the back that had the food thrown at him picked up a blender and threw it into her chin and literally laid her the fuck out. Like some shit out of a movie where she just got hit with like the cleanest right hand or some shit and just falls back. I watch a lot of combat sports, and whenever you see that hang time where someone gets clipped in the chin and it just looks like your arm shut off and you just fold into your own kneecaps, yeah, this is fucking done. If I ever got dropped like that in a McDonald's, I would absolutely go to Burger King for the rest of my fucking life. And both Burger King and McDonald's have been cool to me, especially McDonald's, man. So yeah, today's just gonna be a short video. I'm kind of chilling. Alexis hasn't been feeling well for the past couple weeks, almost a month now. Her temperature just cannot stay down. It's going up and down, up and down. Some days are better than others. So obviously, you know, just been dealing with that and everything. And I think we're gonna have an update in 4 days. I think on the 28th, we're supposed to be having another update. So with today, I don't really know what's really new or what's going on as far as COD goes. Yeah, virtual draft happened last night. Well, the first round and everything, and now, you know, the rest of it's gonna continue and shit. And FaZe did this collab with the NFL, which is a crazy thing to think about, really. But FaZe, each and every single month, there's just new and new heights every single day with this whole organization, this team, everybody. Is just, it's so fucking ridiculous how far we've come since, like, well, since I've been in the team since 2014. I was in the organization before it was a real organization. I have no, like, this is before we even got like the CS team and all sorts of shit, man. I remember going to the FaZe house in New York and just hearing and meeting everybody and talking to everybody. And, you know, obviously people still ask why the fuck I haven't gone to California or whatever, but I hate traveling. Going to New York was a lot easier. It was just a couple hours or some shit. Yes, I still have a fidget spinner. I'm fucking bored. I actually got this from California at one point. I think Pamaj had it and I never gave it back to him. It's right here if you were wondering where it was at, Pam. I've been so bored that if you noticed in my video yesterday when I had that intro there, or maybe it was the day before that, I can't remember, but I had that FAMAS clip there and Cranked and other game modes like that, and the thing was like one-person people, and people were surprised. They're like, dude, I might have to try out that FAMAS. So I started messing around with a bunch of other random-ass weapons, just doing really stupid shit. And that's really all I'm doing. I don't really have any ideas for a video or anything at the moment. It's just kind of like, you know, today's just kind of chilling, slow. It's raining outside and shit. It's just one of those gray days. The past month on YouTube has been, I'm pretty sure, like my biggest month like ever on the website. Now, given there's a lot of things that go into it, Call of Duty is the biggest it's ever been in the past, you know, recent years at least. Content-wise, activity-wise, like the community on Twitter is pretty active with people, you know, tweeting back and forth about Warzone and multiplayer and other things like that. The Reddits are very, very active. There's a big casual player base that has like their own opinions and stuff. Not like there wasn't before, but you can see a whole lot more of it. All the streamers are still playing the game, still going strong on Twitch and everything. Like this Warzone and COD in general for Modern Warfare this year has just been great. Obviously, with the whole quarantine and everything as well, this is just fueling every game, really. People just have things to do. I already know quite a few people that never touched video games up until this whole thing was happening in the world, and now they're playing video games, and they're, you know, they're starting to be a little bit more open towards the idea of video games. I always felt gaming was a great thing just because you're not really bothering anybody. You're not really hurting anybody. You're just sitting in your room, just clicking buttons and clicking your mouse and whatever the fuck. That's all you're doing. You're not hurting anybody. I think it's just really good that we have more and more people that are kind of giving it a chance at least. So, you know, those days where, you know, with the thing going on with the quarantine and shit, you see so many people out there talking about like, you know, oh, I can't go outside, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm bored out of my mind. This will give them something to do, hopefully. Also, I have been every single day, I have been getting tweets and tweets and tweets of people that are just like, you know, buying the GFUEL flavor and shit like that. And somebody that isn't big on, you know, sponsorships and shit like me, I'm not really big on this whole thing. To even really sell anything was always kind of weird for me, because ultimately all I really care about is playing the games and just being able to pay the bill while playing games. As far as this whole business related and TV related and commercial and all that other shit, you guys already know I'm not big into that. You don't see a bunch of big professional pictures of me. Every single time I work with people, they're just like, do you have any like professional pictures done of you? And it's like, maybe a couple from like years ago. Go on a video somewhere, try to find a nice screenshot. I don't know. I'm the worst kind of person to work with when it comes to this kind of shit. So the fact that GFUEL has stuck with us as an entire community and everything with just like the crazy and over the top shit that we've done and said, the fact that my face is on a fucking can is actually like, it's stupid. And the amount of people that I've seen tweeting at me saying, oh yeah, I went to Sheets, I went to this, I went to that, because it actually ended up in stores itself. I actually don't even want to go into a store that has this, because it's just that weird. I've been missing more and more days recently. I would have missed today if I didn't go and make something like this, but there's nothing really going on in the game, or if I don't really have anything going on in my mind, I'd rather not just like force it and just do stupid shit, especially if I'm not fucking feeling it. You guys already know what happens when I'm not feeling these videos, man. They're like 5 minutes long and I'm mad as shit. Then again, some people actually really like that. I don't fucking know. There's so many people out there at this point. I have no idea who to even try to please at this point. So tomorrow, I don't really know what I'm gonna do either. Hopefully something, you know, happens today, or there's some sort of news coming tomorrow or whatever, but that's all I got. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I could have done this while playing COD. That's what I would usually do, but it doesn't really matter. There was somebody that tweeted at me that said they drove like 300 miles to go to a Sheets in order to get this physically. That's just why. Fucking why? He said he drove there with his girlfriend or whatever, so it was worth it regardless of what was gonna happen anyway, even if they got there and there was nothing there, or they got there and they hated it or some shit. It's all good, everything's all cool. So a couple people have asked me what I'm doing on Black Desert. Don't fucking worry about it. I don't know what I'm doing. I've accepted my existence on that game as a full-blown farming life skiller. I don't fight anybody. I don't want to fight anymore. Just let me pick my fucking pumpkins in peace. Stop killing me. The amount of growth has just been ridiculous, and the views and Call of Duty in general just actually being fun, besides obvious, you know, issues with the game and everything. This is exactly what we really needed in a Call of Duty. Something that at least people care enough about to complain about. Before, it would just be like, something's broken, and if it doesn't get fixed in time, fuck this game altogether, I'll find something else to complain about. That's usually what it was before, but this now, with Warzone especially, people still care. Many, many months into the life cycle now, the game would have been struggling by now, and it's still doing great. The way that they're releasing content and the way that they're doing the store and everything, although the prices are kind of crazy sometimes. It's gonna be really weird if they don't monetize the next Call of Duty like this. I think this is the best way that they've done the game in a long time. So yeah, just thank you guys for all the love. Last time I did this was like a month ago, so just, yeah, thank you guys so much again, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.